What is your favorite holiday?
Myself. No, just kidding.
So, what was your first job?
My first job, I think, was I was a summer camp counselor at Harker. So I think it was my first year after college. They led groups around. Yeah, so I was in charge of second graders.
What is something you learned in the last week?
I learned that Top Golf just opened. A Top Golf just opened nearby, and I'm very excited about it.
What's your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part of the day is morning times. When I wake up, I'm an introvert, and it's like the 1 hour that I get without my boyfriend. So like sitting and playing video games with coffee is like the best time of day for me.
What's one thing you can do that no one else can do?
That no one else can do. So my fingers, weird. I mean, somebody probably else can do it, but I don't know if you can notice from here, but they curve weirdly at the top. So I could like make them squish up weirdly backwards, and people find it creepy.
If you could master any language, what would it be?
Any language. Well, to me, Spanish, I would love to be able to speak Spanish, just so I can go. I really like traveling Mexico, and I think it's just a functionally good language. However, Old English is really cool and sounds really cool. So my less practical one would be Old English.
What chore do you absolutely hate doing?
What chore? All of them. I really hate folding clothes. I think is my least favorite chore.
What do you get every time you go grocery shopping?
It's mostly nuts, so like cashews, almonds, that kind of thing. That's my snack of choice.
What was your fondest memory of high school?
I hated high school, but my favorite memory was my senior year. My friends all decorated shirts for my birthday, and they all showed up with like these really embarrassing pictures on. And I was someone that like struggled with having friends, so it was like a great like, oh my god, I have friends now. And it was for my birthday, so that's one of them for sure.
If you had to eat the same meal for a week, what would it be?
Pizza. Oh, easy. I would opt into that. I would like to eat pizza all week, please.
What do you like most about your current job?
Not distance learning. Teaching AP Lit this year. I think it's like being able to dive back into literature. It has been so much fun. And so I think that's currently discussions with AP Lit.
What is the stupidest thing you've done because someone dared you to do it?
Dared me to do it. We were walking, it was in college, and there was this guy that was like doing fake parkour but acting like he was really good at it. And I was like, well, that's stupid, I can do it. And they made me try to do it, and I tried, and I fell, and I busted my knee open, and I couldn't work for like 3 weeks. So that was the stupidest thing I think I did on there.
What is the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn?
Do I still have it? I love it. I mean, I think it's super embarrassing, but I have this. Oh, I do. It's this like magnificent flower hat. So now it's embarrassing, but I wear it intentionally. So I think it's this.
If you could erase one event from history, what would it be?
I feel like there's too many. There's too many. The easy one would probably be the atomic bombs. We'll go with that one. Atomic bombings of Japan in World War II.
What are your thoughts on climate change?
Please help.
Would you rather be able to copy and paste in real life or undo in real life?
Copy and paste. I think mistakes are fun, but repetitive things are not. So I would say copy paste.
What would be the title of a movie about yourself?
The Clumsy Ginger.
What would you do as President of the United States?
Climate change. It would be full on addressing climate change and figuring that out.
If there was one question you could ask about the future, what would it be?
Ask about the future. Will we interact with alien life?
Who is your biggest inspiration?
I'm gonna go with my sister. My sister inspires me.
What are you freakishly bad at?
I am freakishly bad at pretty much anything that requires coordination. So like sports. Well, one, I don't think very quickly. So I would say I'm freakishly bad at answering 50 questions in a row in rapid fire succession. But also sports. I am freakishly bad at anything that requires agility or anything like that.
What's the first thing you do when you get home?
When I get home, I put my pajamas on.
Who from your past do you really wish that you stayed in contact with?
I had a best friend from like kindergarten through 8th grade, and we never like super got disconnected from each other, but I think that's one person, and I probably could reach out, but I would say them. Yeah.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
The worst date I ever went on. So I haven't dated that much, but the second date that I had with my partner, we went to dinner at an all-you-can-eat sushi place, and I don't like fish, and my partner is like obsessed with eating. He eats a lot, so I had to sit for 2.5 hours while he ate all-you-can-eat sushi, and I had to watch it. So,
what is the last thing you want to do before you die?
I want to go to Thailand. Like, I really, really, really want to go to Thailand.
What do you do when you can't fall asleep?
I'm really good at falling asleep. I usually will get up. If the rare occurrence that I can't fall asleep, I'll usually just get up and like watch Twitch or like video games or something mindless.
What is something you love about your dog?
Oh, everything. I think my favorite is, oh God, 1? No, 3. He's cute. He loves me better than everyone else. And he is lazy and I am lazy. And that's why he loves me better than everyone else.
What was the last book you read?
The last book I finished Beloved for the second time.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Trashy reality television shows. For sure. Like literally, competition. Trashy reality competition shows. Guilty pleasure.
What is your favorite animal and why?
I mean, Vivi, my dog, is favorite animal, but just like from an abstract standpoint, probably just any kind of predatory bird, like hawk.
What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years?
I am looking forward to spending a lot of vacation time once COVID ends. I have like these things planned with my family, like my dad's 70th birthday, my mom's 70th birthday. So I'm very excited to actually get to enact these plans.
What are your thoughts on love?
My thoughts on love are that it's something that you should let happen to you. And I think that the world focuses a little too much on the pursuit and the need for it. Even though that's easy for me to say because I have been with my partner for 8 years. But yeah, I think that's what I would say.
What is your favorite song right now?
Jessie Ware, Spotlight.
What is a common thing you think about when you're alone?
Space. I have panic attacks thinking about space and black holes in particular.
What product would you stockpile if you found out it wasn't going to be sold anymore?
Deodorant. I would go with deodorant. I need deodorant. Or toothpaste. Toothpaste. I would stockpile toothpaste.
What was the last thing that you purchased?
I purchased an escape room on Monday with my family. So it was an experience.
What makes you the most uncomfortable?
Oh, so many things. So many things. The most uncomfortable. Oh, seeing somebody that I'm not expecting to be seeing in a place that I don't want to see them. Like finding a student at Starbucks. Oh, or like, yeah, that kind of thing. Or like an old friend from like high school that we both like that. All of that. Yeah.
Out of all of the places you have visited, what was your favorite?
I think New Orleans is fantastic. And I think Alaska Denali is fantastic. And Maui. Yeah.
If you could change your name, what would you change it to?
So like as a kid, I always wanted to be named Kelly. I don't know why. So I would say I like my name now. But I guess I would go with when I was a kid, it would be Kelly.
What would you do with $10 million?
Oh, I would open. My sister and her, my brother-in-law are chefs and they want to open a restaurant. So I'd invest in their restaurant.
What is your least favorite restaurant?
Oh, whoa, that was weird. My least favorite so I don't like fish. I don't eat fish. And so pretty much anything that only has fish on the menu, I'm not gonna like. So I'll just go with that. It's not a specific restaurant.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
What are your pet peeves?
When students ask me to go to the bathroom, it grinds my gears so much. I'm like, you guys are past 5 years old. Please stop asking me to go to the bathroom. Just go. I don't care.
What is your favorite holiday?
Myself. No, just kidding. I'm gonna be basic. I'm gonna say Christmas. I like everything like leading up and the family part of Christmas.
Tell me something cool about literature.
I think the cool thing about literature is that everyone reads something and they think something different. And yet people talk about how literature like is easy or that kind of thing. And yet no one can agree what literature is. I think that's cool about literature.
Describe your biggest failure.
I feel like I have a couple friends that like I've lost contact with based off of like, and I think we're gonna not be friends anyway. Like we kind of had some, not blowing outs, but I think my failure of communication in having them end the way that they did, I would say are probably my biggest failures.
What is your proudest moment as a teacher?
I got into teaching because I used to teach in college, and there was this really negative opinion about writing and reading. And so I was like, I need to get in earlier in high school. And so whenever I hear during like a meeting with parents or that kind of thing of like, I hated English until I took your class, or like this person really enjoys my class, and that kind of changed opinion, that's what gives me the most pride.
What is something you did that got you in the most trouble?
Oh my God, I'm such a rule follower. I don't get into trouble. That got me in the most trouble. One time when I because I am such a rule follower, I got caught in this lie when I was in high school because there was like a requirement to do community service and I hated doing it. Not the community service part, the place that I had to go to do it. And so I lied to my mom about being sick and my dad heard me and I got grounded. So yeah, other than that, I'm a rule follower, so I haven't really gotten into trouble.
What is the strangest thing a student has ever asked you?
I don't know about asking, but I think like my favorite strange, absurd thing was when I had a freshman give me a wine stopper for Christmas and like had me open it in front of them. And I guess so it's less a question. I was just like, why why is a freshman giving me a wine stopper? That's just, it was like one of the more absurd experiences I had.
If you had to get a tattoo, what would it be and why?
Oh, I think I'm getting a tattoo this summer. My first tattoo. I'm the only one in my family without one, but there's a metric lyric. So it'd be a song lyric.
What is the most valuable lesson you've learned in your life?
That people don't care as much as you think they do, right? Like, and that's like being like about like body image or like something that you said, or like how you acted. Like you're the center of your own universe, but everybody else is the center of their own universe. So just kind of like learning to like take things less seriously and be more forgiving. I think that's the best lesson I've learned.
And that's all 50 questions.
Oh, wow. That was so fast.
Yeah, that was fast. Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Yeah, no problem.